Okay, man. This is where are we at, Ryan?
Wonderful Orchards.
Wonderful Orchards. Used to be Paramount. They say it's Madera. It's really Fireball. It's out here in the middle of nowhere. This is their wash pad. They just got through washing it. This is what they want us to do. Everything kind of slopes over here to the center of this drive-in pit. They just pumped all the water out, and then the guys just got through washing the pad off and filling it back up with mud. But water goes down inside this drive-in pit to where this little cutout notch thingy is right here. Then I hope you can see it with the light, but there is a crossover pipe right here. Crossover pipe goes over to the next compartment. Back up a little bit. Okay. Then this little compartment's got a crossover little pipe thingamajigger right up in here on this back side, and it goes over into this area right here. And then these are all flat bottom, and then you got another crossover pipe right here. And so the idea obviously is to get the dirt out, and then it goes into this final and fourth compartment. So it does the slope drive-in pit. There's the hole. Then it comes back over here to another hole. Then it comes over here into this hole. And then they've got a sump pump and a bucket. And then they have this other sump pump right here. It's just kind of hanging there, and this hose just comes out here back on the pad. I have no idea why they would do that, but anyways, that's what they got. But sump pump we're worried about is right here in this bucket, and it goes up inside this building. And this is where it gets just wonderful. I think this is why they came up with wonderful orchards, wonderful wash pad. Yeah, so they've got this gas engine drive hot water unit, right, skid, and then they got this wonderful Hydrotech unit, and they run this pressure washer with the door closed. So when we come in here, yeah, there's so much carbon monoxide, you get a real quick high. Feeling pretty good right now, just saying. Then the water comes out right here. This is from the sump pump, and this little guy comes around over here. Okay, and this is one of them little Hydrotech doohickey diggers, and it goes inside here. And then remember, this guy's got this wonderful filter sock that it hangs down on. So that's the first line of defense, is this tiny little nylon filter sock right there that's going to catch all that dirt. Then it comes back around over here. It comes into this guy, right? The tanks are connected. Low, back up to high. Low, back up to high. And then inside here they got those hydrocarbon absorbers to get the oil. Part of our RSM. And back over here. Yeah. Then what they got is coming out of the last purple tank. That goes down to the pump on the right hand side, suction side. And then on that one right there, that goes out. It goes out right here. And it goes into this big tall paper cartridge. And then from the paper cartridge it comes out. And the small little guy, the small little line right here, that comes around over to a wonderful chlorinator. And then on the other side, that goes across the back. And when it comes across the back, let's see. Comes across the back, it actually comes up to these replaceable cartridge filter elements. It goes into one, into the back one, and then it comes out of the back one, and it goes down and it fills up this wonderful holding tank. And then in this wonderful holding tank, there's float level switches that turn on this little pump right here. That's the one we replaced with the bladder tank on top. And it turns that guy on, so you can kind of see the green hose that comes around over here to the bottom, comes around, sucked in. And then when it comes out, if we follow that hose, it comes out, comes around, right up here, and it goes to this faucet. And then that hose goes down to a piece of PVC. PVC goes over, up, boom, 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 out the wall. It goes inside this wonderful cone bottom tank. And then at the bottom of the cone bottom tank, they have a wonderful ball valve that they leave open, and the water just runs on the ground. Of course, they don't really do that. What they really do is they capture this water, and they suck the water out of the tank, and they go and have it properly treated before they send it back to the environment, because Wonderful would never do anything as wonderful as just letting it drain on the ground. So in terms of what we got to do, they want us to take this wonderful hose reel, build us a wonderful four-legged stand, put it over here on the corner of the wash pad. Boom, 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 like that. And then we'll have to make a connector hose that goes up and over to the top, because they want to use this as a traffic pattern area right there. So we'll have to take a hose and go over the top, penetrate the building, go on the inside of the building, go to the top of the door, and then come back down on the inside, and then connect back up to the pressure washer, so that when they fire up the pressure washer, it'll go through a wonderful jumper hose up over the top on the inside, and then out the shed over to the hose reel. Then what they want us to do, since they've washed this wonderful pad, is they want us to take and pressure wash the sides of these walls. It's got some mud buildup, and suck it all out and barrel it. They'll provide all the barrels, but we're going to suck it all out, and they want us to actually use soap on this guy and make this as clean as we possibly can with soap, steam cleaner, pressure washer, soap thing. I know that at least these three compartments, because they're empty. This one right here, I'm not sure what they want us to do. They might go ahead and empty this guy out, and then we might pressure wash this whole thing also. So I'm thinking it's going to take 2 guys at least all day long, man, to pressure wash, one to pressure wash, and then one to suck. But I'm thinking that, and I'm just thinking out loud here, because I do that wonderfully. I'm thinking maybe what we do is we just vacuum all the mud out and barrel all the mud, barrel all the mud, barrel all the mud, just barrel all the mud, barrel all the mud, and then once we get it pretty clean, then we just bring in a pump and we just pressure wash it and just stick a pump down there. Just stick a sump pump down in there with the hose. And as we pressure wash it, we'll use that sump pump to suck the water right back out again, because I mean it's going to be clean, especially with soap on it and stuff, and just kind of, they just want the walls and the floor clean before they put it back into service. So yeah, I'm thinking 2 guys all day long for that, and then we got to mount this guy right here, and that'll eat up what little money they're going to give us. They told us that they were going to give us, that they were going to set aside $300 for us to be able to do all this work right here. So I think we can get it done. All right, just wanted to kind of give you a heads up.